George Simenon as an inspiration. I feel like I have a pretty good French accent, but for some reason saying Simenon is hard for me. Simenon, I believe, would be a closer French pronunciation. Anyhow, I was introduced to him through the Writers at Work books, and that was a collection of books from the Paris Review, and there are maybe 6 or 7 volumes. My mom got them for me, and it's just interviews with writers from the Paris Review that were conducted about their creative process. So they interview a bunch of them, and I found lots of them to be very interesting, like Joyce Carol Oates was one, Kurt Vonnegut was another interview, and we just talked about their process. But George Simenon was something about how he wrote connected with how I write, which is I have kind of a bookkeeper's mind. He seemed very organized about it, but it's like he needed to get these ideas out and he needed to write, and so he just wrote round the clock with a ton of ambition at a time when it was kind of like a cabinet maker or someone who does kitchens, or where you take every job. You're like, hey, I'm gonna do your kitchen, and everybody needs a kitchen, and you're just, the more hours you put in, you get paid more money. And he worked at a time where he just kept writing stories. They got published, and there were enough markets, and he wrote under different pseudonyms and wrote all different kinds of fiction. Wrote romance, adventure, thrillers, comedies, and he just stayed working and building his craft. That was inspirational.